Ladies and gents, welcome to the Ref Check. Today we're not only checking out a car, but a whole brand. I'm talking about Nio and the ES8.
Nio is finally venturing out of China, starting in EV-friendly Norway. We came to the Nio showroom opening to get a sense of what to expect.
So as you can tell, the weather is not exactly nice. It's somehow Norwegian. Yeah. And behind me you can see the Nio House, which is now opening here in Oslo. And I'd say, let's get in.
Norway seems an obvious choice for Nio's global debut. It has by far the highest EV use per capita in the world.
We're in the Nio House right now with Hui Shang, and he is the Vice President of Nio. Thank you for inviting us here.
Thank you that you make yourself available and join us here in Oslo.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about this Nio House.
Right, here we are in the middle of Oslo. Karl Johan's Gate 33 is actually the first Nio House outside China, and it's the first Nio House in Europe.
So what is the idea of a Nio House?
To build up the user community, the central piece of this concept is the Nio House. So we should have a place where we can host our user together with other users, but also with externals, to have the joy together. Either you drink a coffee together or you have an activity doing together. And that is actually the purpose to have this Nio House.
So is it possible in a Nio House to buy a Nio car?
Obviously, you can see here, there's also an area, we call it a gallery, where we display our cars, where you can work together with a Nio product expert to configure your car and also get your car even paid. And of course, you can pick up your car here as well.
So a whole all-in-one solution.
Yes.
Nio says it designs each location to be unique, to represent both the brand and the city it's located in.
So as you can see right here, Nio does not only offer cars and the experience around it, they also offer products, for example, hoodies or cups, bags, towels, and a lot of other things. The first time I saw this idea of not only selling a car, but the lifestyle and everything around it was with Cupra. And now Nio, which is coming to the market in Europe, thought that is a good idea, and I think it's interesting.
On paper, the ES8 is a direct competitor with Tesla's Model X.
So let's quickly talk about the technical data of the Nio ES8 that is coming to Norway. 400 kilowatts of power, dual motor, one at the front, one at the rear, so all-wheel drive. And it will make the dash from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.9 seconds with its 725 Newton meters of torque. And I will check that out on the street later. So as you can tell, the Nio ES8 is a rather big car, more than 5 meters in length and 3 meters of wheelbase. So there is a lot of space inside. It is offered as a 6 or 7-seater, and I will check out the space in the back. Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. There is so much space in here, and the seats are quite comfortable. As you can tell, this is a 6-seater, so there are 2 seats, 2 seats, and 2 seats in the back. Furthermore, you have some nice little details, such as this smartphone holder and the appropriate USB slot, so you can charge your phone. So all in all, there's nothing to complain about back here. Very nice. This is so relaxing. I mean, you have like this seat that has your legs up and then you can lean back down. It's great. I mean, you can't say this loud, but it almost feels like in a Bentley. It's that good. And that for the fraction of a price of a Bentley. You have a lot of amenities back here. So, very nice. Very nice. So this is the back of the car, and I have to say I really like the design, especially of the rear lights. And what I also like is the key. It has a nice design as well, but I have to admit it's a little bit slippery, so it has no rear grip. I'm afraid of dropping it, but apart from that, very nice. Let's take a quick look into the trunk. As I mentioned earlier, you have the rear seats back here, which you can of course fold down, and then you have a lot of luggage space.
Anyone wanting Nio's ET7 sedan will have to wait until later in 2022 at the earliest.
So this down here is where the magic takes place, because the Nio ES8 has a swappable battery, so it can be taken out. How does that work? You drive your car to a swap station and then it will automatically drive inside, be lifted up, a robot comes, takes out the old battery, puts in a new one, and then you're at 100% again. And that within 3 minutes. That's crazy.
Nio says it'll have 4 swap stations in the Oslo region by the end of 2021, with more to follow.
So right now we are driving in the Nio ES8 and we're driving like 25 kilometers an hour, and as you can hear, the car is emitting a sound. It sounds a little bit like Enterprise. And then if you drive faster, the sound stops and then you start hearing the tires and the wind. But I have to say, the car seems to be very well insulated. It's not that loud in here, so it's a nice drive, pleasant. So let's check out the acceleration of the car. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Feels quite sporty. To be honest, when I heard the number, I would have expected a little bit more, but for a car that is rather big, that feels quite good.
With the large battery, the ES8 should go 500 kilometers without recharging.
So taking a look around here in the interior, I have to say it's pretty neat. It's very clean. The steering wheel is okay. I have already seen worse in other cars, but I have also seen better ones. Then of course you have that digital cockpit right here and the infotainment system in the middle that is pretty big, reminds of a tablet, just like you have it, for example, in the Polestar 2. Yeah, I mean, all in all, pretty nice interior. Then at the top right here, you have a little assistant that is already looking at you with 2 eyes. The name is Nomi, and you can use it to operate car functions. Hey Nomi.
Nomi is here.
Can you open the left window for me?
Okay.
Hey Nomi. Can you close the window, please?
Okay.
As you can tell, that works really good, and Nomi is a real sweetheart. She's taking care of me. So that way you can operate a lot of things in the car, and even when the window was open, she understood what I wanted when the wind was blowing. So it works pretty good.
The Nomi so far speak only Chinese, but for our European market entrant, Nomi now can speak fluent English and also practicing Norwegian. And of course, in every market we will go in Europe, we will get Nomi speak your language.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that makes sense. So talking about coming to different markets, what do you expect? When will we see Nio in Germany?
Actually, you can expect a Nio almost in 1 year time, so in Q4 2022.
Very nice. I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you guys learned a little bit. Thank you very much for having us here.
Thank you very much. I will invite everybody coming to see us in Oslo.
Yeah.
Nio offers its batteries either for purchase or leased as a service. The latter means you can use the swap stations. And if a newer battery version becomes available, you'll be able to switch to that.
So my final verdict on Nio as a brand and the ES8, I really like the car. I had a lot of fun driving it. It is very comfortable, so there's nothing to complain about with this car, except maybe for the fact that it's an SUV, but that's personal preference. I like the concept of Nio as a brand because you don't only have cars, but you have this lifestyle and getting together and all of these ideas. It's really neat, and what I liked especially is the idea of battery swapping, so that way you can get your car going very quickly.
Nio has made a successful start in China. Now it's time to see whether its all-in-one lifestyle package and the cautious rollout of its cars will be accepted by European customers.